Hawthorne Leslie was a shipbuilder and a locomotive manufacturer. The company was founded on Tyneside in 1886 and ceased building ships in 1982. The company was founded by the merger of the shipbuilder A. Leslie and Company in Hebburn with the locomotive work of R&W Hawthorne. This was the heart of Hebburn's shipbuilding community. The company's main shipping yard at Hebburn closed in 1982. Hawthorne Leslie's experienced relative prosperity in the post-war years. Its workforce was around 2,000 and was kept busy with a steady stream of orders, replacing wartime losses and then building oil tankers and cargo vessels for increasing world trade. The shipyard's independence ended in 1986 when it became part of Swan Hunter and Tyne Shipbuilders Limited. And now, only sad fragments remain of the great enterprise that Leslie began. The decorative drinking fountain on the wall of Hawthorne Leslie's shows Moses on the left and a woman and cherubs amongst the bulrushes on the right. A year later, the Kelly was sunk by a bomb while assisting in the evacuation of Crete. But the ship and its crew are still remembered with pride by the people of Hebburn. Shipment boat building has probably taken place on the Tyne for as long as people have lived on its banks. In 1727, writer and traveller Daniel Defoe wrote, "They build ships here to perfection. I mean as to strength and firmness, and the bear to sea, a great many are built here." Hebburn was also home to a number of other shipyards, the most famous being Palmer's, who in 1912 acquired the Robert Stevenson & Co. yard, which had the longest dry dock in the northeast of 220 metres. St. Aloysius was noted for his asceticism and quickly volunteered to care for the sick and dying at Jesuit Hospital. When plague broke out in Rome, shortly before his ordination, he contracted the disease himself and died at age 23. He was named Patron of the Youth by Pope Benedict in 1729. Hebburn's Catholics once travelled to Felon and Jarrow or used houses or even pubs in Hebburn to hold religious services, but in 1872 the first Catholic school and chapel was opened on the corner of Prince Consort Road and Argyle Street. The St. Aloysius Morning Prayer. O St. Aloysius, adored with angelic manners, although I am thy unworthy servant, I recommend to thee a special manner the chastity of my soul and body. I conjure thee by angelic purity to command me to Jesus Christ, the spotless Lamb, and to his most holy Mother, the Virgin of Virgins. The virtues of Aloysius had taken deep root in his soul. He had acquired mastery over his senses, total obedience to his superiors, deep recollection of soul, and elevation of spirit. Aloysius let himself be guided by the Heavenly Father with childlike simplicity as God built a magnificent edifice in his soul. Costing £8,000, Hebburn-Documentary School opened in May 1875. Established under the Victorian School Board system, it originally housed infants and girls in one section of the building and boys in the other. After the construction of Clegwell Seniors in the 1930s, the site is now Fountain Square Park. It was 1941 and World War II was raging. For folks on the home front, it was a year when the conflict repeatedly arrived on the northeast doorstep, with deadly effect. As one of Britain's most productive areas of heavy industry, the region was vitally important for the supply of ships and armaments for the war effort. Yet there was a major problem when bombs intended for the industrial targets somehow went astray and civilians became casualty. St. Oswald's Church of England was opened to serve Hebburn Colliery's expanding community. Constructed between 1882 and 1883, it was completed with the addition of the chancel and bell tower in 1902. By then, the church could seat over 300 people